ChiefZacPac.
Joe Wilson?
No, Joe.
Now your checks have bounced. Get out. I rebuke you. Get out and take your fat wife with you. Go on. Get on out of here. That's a sin. That's an unforgivable sin.
I can feel the sin in this room tonight. They saying they the discernment community.
Or the shit show. It started off the shit show.
The discernment community and the shit show.
Let's start with the Sanchez smoke. I know recently y'all probably been seeing over the internet this debate bullshit between Captain Tazariak and y'all sister Sanchez. I told you I'm a next stepper, bro. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. Right? So look, it's been this debate going on between Sanchez and this goofy ass nigga Captain Tazariak, show enough dressing ass nigga. And what they debating about, I don't know, because from the last time I understood, whatever niggas is following is attached to some type of pedophilia. What do you mean by that, Bobby Knight? Well, last time I checked, Zariak is down with them Hebrews. Now, you know, nigga like Bobby Knight, I used to rock with the Hebrews down in Atlanta. Shout out to Prince Nasik Ram, Ben Ami, all of the Nasiks, all of the niggas in Atlanta that stole veg and all that. I used to rock with them. I used to wear my fringes and cords. And one thing about a nigga like Bobby Knight, I can't stop smoking weed, and I cannot act like I don't see certain information and it rubbed me the wrong way. So the deeper that you get into your studies of these particular groups and you start to see certain things, you can't sit around in front and act like the shit's not happening. Reals up, what's up with it, gang? Like this, disgusted ain't the right word. Let's put it to you like this. The Hebrew doctrine does condone.
Shit.
What up with
Yeah,
it?
man,
Yeah,
I couldn't even, I ain't gonna cut. I'm like, I don't even, there's no point. I couldn't even see that video as entertainment, bro. I couldn't even click on it and nothing. I ain't even watch it. Nothing.
What's entertaining about watching two niggas debate a Bible that's already been proven to be a lie? Doctrines and all of these shit that are you know, clear lies and fallacies. My point is, I thought Sanchez was drawing a line in the sand without letting anything coming from over there as far as the pedophilia they pushing, especially knowing that a nigga like Captain Tazariak got niggas on his team and things in his doctrine that condone a 9-year-old being, you feel me? So it's kind of, you feel me, bro? It's kind of funny that you would get up there and debate that nigga Sanchez and like, okay, let's say I do get the debate. I would hope that if you saying you taking this stance throughout all YouTube land, right? Throughout all these different panels and people that's pushing what they pushing, I would hope that the first thing you get up there and debate Tazariak about is, hey, why your ideology say this particular thing? You feel me? Fuck who came from Israel. Fuck who doing it. Why does your ideology condone this type of behavior? And we could just start there. Did they even bring any of that up?
I don't know, but I don't even like the title. What's the title again of this shit? Or
who the fuck knows what these niggas debate about anymore?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
just all
I'm like,
a money play, and I'm sick of niggas talking about these niggas is the greatest teachers and all that. Man, if you ain't giving out this type of information, raw truth, the shit that's gonna make a motherfucker uncomfortable, all y'all capping. And I hope y'all didn't think I stepped away for a second and was finna come back soft shoeing with niggas.
Hey man, the wise words is the best things in life are free. You know what I'm saying? Not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
didn't that first he was charging for the debate, and then any motherfucker just watch that shit?
They might have did charge for that debate over on Sonetta.
Oh yeah, on Sonetta shit. What is it? Are black Israelites the blackface of manifest destiny? Nigga, what?
What do that have to do with anything? What do that think about that title? Nigga, are black Israelites pushing pedophilia? Why you don't want to answer that question, bro Sanchez? Why you don't want to debate them niggas on that? Because see, here go the thing. You know you cannot get, they charge $25, say less. You know you can't get into the door and debate these niggas if it's certain subject matter. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So you go play nice. Why you think all them niggas from Sanchez camp been coming over here the last couple weeks? Man, if you just keep it down and just let it go, let it die out, man, maybe things can go back to the way they used to be type shit. You feel me? So like,
ain't no kumbaya.
These niggas really don't know what type of mind I have. I don't plan on being back cool with you niggas
at all, bro.
Operate the way you want to operate, nigga. You was just crying about your page being struck. You was just crying about any nigga who stopped fucking with me so they could fuck with Sanchez and be around there, man. You didn't already let me know what you willing to let slide.
We ain't going for it.
And I can't let it slide because y'all keep letting that nigga tippy-toe around this weak ass shit that he doing and this pedophile shit, bro. No, man. No. This nigga might as well be down there with Michael Jordan and his son sniffing cocaine.
Yeah.
It's weird. So again, full nigga glitchery and full nigga disclosure. I have nothing personally against Sanchez. You feel what I'm saying? Everything that I've ever said is entertainment. But if it was a personal thing that I do have to say that is going to resonate in life outside of YouTube is the fact that these niggas do condone and associate with monsters. That's my opinion. Y'all condone and associate with monsters. Y'all make excuses for niggas' behaviors that there's no excuse for. Sanchez included. I don't give a fuck what level of knowledge. Why? Keep moving the goalpost, Sanchez. Keep telling people Bobby don't want to debate me because he know I'm smarter than him. Nigga, you can't be smarter than me if you associate yourself with pedophiles. That's the dumbest shit in the world.
Right.
Point one. That put you, nigga. That put you below, nigga, 99% of the niggas that I'm around, nigga. You ain't smarter than no nigga that's close to me. If that's your mind state, if you thinking from that parallel dimension, nigga, no, nigga, you can't be quote unquote smarter than me. But it begs the question: what's smart? We still dealing with niggas that claim they from the street, but then when you listen to them, only thing they pump up is all this nerd, smart, what they know from a fucking book. Bro, I'm really from outside, man. Niggas really don't care what you know from a book if it can't translate to real life.
Nope.
I know niggas right now that couldn't tell you what a fucking water pump is and none of all that shit up under the hood. I know niggas right now that couldn't break none of that shit down to you. They couldn't even tell you the type of wrenches that it take to unscrew that shit. But guess what? If you put all the tools in front of them, they can get everything fixed without knowing the names or how to define or properly say what none of that shit is. They just know how to do. I'm a doer, bro. I'm a doer. I don't gotta know all this shit that you claim to know because the shit that you claim to know can't be did.
Nope.
That go for Captain Tazariak too. Two goofy niggas debating the Bible.
Oh, that's what they debate in the Bible? Oh.
The Bible. We're back to debating the Bible. Is the Hebrew Israelites the blackface of manifest Destiny. This the stupid ass shit that niggas coming up in their mind to pay $25 to hear.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
Nigga,
bro,
you might as well have went and watched the new Deadpool movie with that $25. You would have been better entertained.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I would never pay for no debate, bro.
Fucking my man, a nigga to debate for. So again, I told y'all I'm coming out the gate shooting. It really is really grinding my gears. Joking wise, but it's really grinding my gears that we finna go into a whole nother fucking year. President about to get elected, yet and still niggas are still trying to wonder who the blackface or manifest destiny is. Man, who the fuck gave you niggas the power? I know who gave it to you. The rest of the goofies of the internet. You gotta really look at this shit. So when you look at who playing on both sides, it's niggas who have no invested, like they have nothing invested into these real life scenarios. So I don't know about Tazariak, but I know when I look at the other side, Sanchez, he don't even got nothing invested children wise or socioeconomic wise. And I know people keep saying, bro, why you attacking this family? Them niggas already diss my family, my little children and all that. But this ain't no attack. This is just an observation. You have an Asian wife and adult Asian kids. Think about that.
Adult Asian
You
kids.
don't need an Asian wife and adult Asian kids. That's a fact. You have no vested interest. Like if I was to say what you got invested into black people and the youth and all of that, you ain't got nothing invested into it. So it really don't matter to you like that.
That boy ain't got shit. Nigga, I know niggas that's teenagers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit in the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's actually like doing something. Participating in community shit. Like nigga, like when I was dancing and shit, you know what I was pushing? Cause you know how niggas they'll push like put gloves up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, guns down type shit.
Yeah, type shit. I was doing some shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was dancing and shit. I was pranking and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause that
dance instead of fight, dance instead of shoot, anything.
Yeah, anything.
What you think I'm doing right now? Beats with impact. Hey, come make some beats instead of. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come sit up in here. Hey, that free of charge. We got all the equipment you need. I was just out there, bro. Listen, I was just at the park last week, bro.
Yeah, I seen that.
Pull up
you
to
know
the
that soccer game, right?
Nah, this that was the week before last. I'm talking about.
You talking about when you was handing out. I remember that one when you was like when you was telling people about the like about kids needing
right.
advice for life, anything. Like it was like some like some big brother, little brother type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anything for school.
I pulled up. No, I'm talking about last week when I didn't go live. I was out doing my little community work. So I pulled up to this park, me and my little brother, and it's a newer park that's around here, right? Meaning that it's a park that existed, but they refurbished it. They I'm talking about did it nice, man. You know, basketball courts, nice, all that. Pull up there, and it's just how we do community outreach. The shorties up there, but it's some older niggas up there, probably like 18 to 20 something, right? And they got their guns out and shit. Oh, pull up, we setting up. They seeing what we doing, this and that. So I'm chopping it up with him. I tell the one little dude, I'm like, man, put the gun down, man. Put that shit up. He like, shit, ain't no telling what's finna. I say, bro, this love bank, bro. This ain't the park that it's finna go down like that, for one, and for two. Look around you, bro. It's little kids. It's all that don't move proper. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he, all right, OG, I got you. I'm like, yeah, man, it's green over here. You know, that's the term. It's green, man. Ain't no, you see what I'm saying? This ain't the neighborhood where niggas finna come. It's super green over here. So felt the energy and think that, okay, these niggas ain't know nothing. It's green. Cool. Hey, what y'all need? Water? Get water. Get chips. Whatever else y'all need. Here it is. Matter of fact, take these flyers. Come to my Beats with Impact. Man, what's this, OG? I'm teaching niggas how to make beats, all that. Man, can we record? Yeah, you can record. How old is you? Man, I'm 20-something. Long as you bring some children with you, 10 to 17, you can come. I'll teach you too. Man, I'm going to think about it, OG. I said, check this out. I'm finna get on this basketball court, and we can play a game of 32. If I bust y'all ass, all y'all got to come. Niggas. Nigga.
Nah, don't
Bust
tell me
who
you
ass?
bust that.
Bust who ass? Come on, OG. You know I bust. You know I had to bust their ass, bro. They think because I'm 42, I got out there. Then my little brother, he kept telling them, like, bro, don't let this nigga get out there. He deceiving y'all. Like, I bust y'all ass. Y'all gonna have to be there.
Hey, they would sleep on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You look like a sleeper, man. You know? Shit.
They was definitely sleep on me. What's up with it, Humbling? What's up with it, everybody out there? Carm, I see you. So my whole point being that I take it real serious, bro, about community work, and I take it real serious when niggas talk about children, because I see myself in these shorties. You see what I'm saying? I got black children. You see what I'm saying? My wife came up in these neighborhoods. I came up in these neighborhoods. My children are gonna be raised in the neighborhoods that I'm changing right now. You see what I'm saying? So that when they get older, they can look around and walk with their children and be happy and ain't no crime, and they be like, nigga, my daddy had a partner to do this. This neighborhood didn't even look like this until niggas like my daddy start putting in work. You feel me? That's the legacy type of shit that I be trying to leave behind. Fuck this what we talk about on the internet, because this shit cool for the moment, but I hate the day that I have a child and my child get older and pull one of these videos up and be like, Dad, you was on there conversating with pedophile niggas and this and this. Anything that I've done on here, bro, I swear to God, I do not. I'm proud to say that if my children was to see this shit and see me on here clowning, even a crazy shit that I done snapped out on motherfuckers, they'd be like, yep, that's Pop. This nigga, he not wavering from his ways. He like that in real life to an extent, and he stand on what he stand on to a certain extent. Like it's crazy to me, and it's kind of hard to believe that when it comes to these pedophiles and things that's in these little wild groups, that niggas could go back to their mamas and their aunties and shit and explain this shit. You feel me, Zo?
Yeah, ain't no explaining that shit, boy. Ain't no explaining that.
Like, niggas got mamas. I find it hard to believe that a nigga could go back to their mama and explain why you needed to have a conversation with Jason Brashears.
Shit ain't gonna be right at all, bro.
We deal with a different set of morals. And all of that, black people gonna stay broke and all of that shit, nigga. If that's the shit that the preacher tell niggas in the congregation to get them to pay. No, black people ain't broke, nigga. We the richest people damn near in this motherfucker because we got raw skills. We know how to go out there and get it out the mud or invent from the mud. We not beholden to, hey, if we ain't got the money, we can't have. You feel me, Zo?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Everybody else beholden to, if you ain't got the money, you just can't have the thing you want. Niggas like, if I ain't got the money, I figure out a way.
Figure out a way how to make that bitch. Trust and believe.
We gonna figure something out. Yeah. So
ain't nothing like, but still, like, ain't nothing like actually like doing the change in the community, and you're known for that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like when I was doing my shit, and then random motherfuckers were like, "Hey, so I seen your video on Facebook, bro. Keep pushing that shit, man." I'm like, what? And I'm just dancing, nigga. I swear to God, like, nigga, like that shit became it becomes a movement when you're doing good for the community, no matter what you're doing.
No matter what you doing, listen, bro. I know motherfuckers right now, bro. Anything that they like, the reason why I like specifically where I'm at and the people that's invested in doing community work is because whatever skill that they have, they lending it to the community. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So it's a lady right now, you know what I'm saying? Black lady. They just the black lady just opened up a bookstore, bro. Free bookstore for the shorties. I think the shorties just get to come on like it's like a couple days out the week they get to come get free books. Yeah. It's all entirely free books. You feel me? So she hired another black lady from the neighborhood to paint the mural on the side of the building. You see what I'm saying? This all community work. Now the lady that's painting the mural on the side of the building is holding an event this Saturday so the children could come put their art on the side of the building as well. Yeah. Now I know niggas like, okay, that's what's up. But my point is, You don't know what shorty gonna be out there doing that shit and be like, this really what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be an artist. I'm supposed to be painting. I'm supposed to be. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Community beautification is a part of community engagement and feeling good about your community. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker you walk around certain neighborhoods and you wonder why you think just because they got money they feel good about that. Nah, it's a certain aesthetic that they have to their community. You see what I'm saying? It's the color pattern they have to their community. Why you think motherfuckers grow the type of flowers and shit? Like just walking down the street and seeing different colors of flowers change your mood. We seeing gray and green, halfway green and brown grass every day. You feel me? Niggas around this bitch opening up landscape companies and shit like that so they can provide their service to the community. Like, hey, look, write something out so we can go through block by block and beautify people front yards for free. Because you got to take pride in that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a haircut, bro. It's niggas, and you probably seen it before where they come through and do the free haircut shit. You gotta do that if niggas ain't had a haircut in a while, just so they can see themselves like, okay, I gotta take pride in my look now, and they gonna keep that shit going.
Yeah, I gotta make a comeback. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I gotta make a comeback. Like, nigga, I see myself again. Like, if a nigga, like, that's the effort that it takes. Alley cleanups and shit. Let's clean this trash up that way. Motherfuckers will be more forward thinking. If you see the motherfucker coming to fuck up the alley, hey dog, put that in the trash. Don't They just came through and cleaned this bitch. We don't want it back dirty. Or they just came through and beautified the block and all that. We don't see none of this shit from these weak ass communities. We up here arguing about is the Israelites manifest that, man? What the fuck?
Hey, look, Bobby, look, I got a gem, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I learned, you know what I'm saying, myself, did the research on, and it's pretty known. But I'm gonna let people know. There's so many avenues about, you know what I'm saying, giving back to those in need. You know what I'm saying? If you have the time, like, you know what I'm saying, like really, you gotta have the time. You gotta make a sacrifice and put in the time. Mm-hmm. So 8 times out of 10, you're not gonna be working. Like, this is gonna be your job. But there's different avenues that you can take to actually help out your community with a little bit of money.
Yep.
You don't understand there's companies and people, investors, all that. They already have the things for you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta lay the foundation down. Let's just say, for instance, you trying to like, you get school supplies for kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, every school year. That's just something you do. Like, right? Like, people can't afford whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, guess what? You got those that just go ahead and just donate money to kids for that cause. You get what I'm saying? Now keep this though. The way that you can get compensated, it gets very creative, bro. Because you got people that sees what you're doing. They be like, here, bro, you don't know what that amount might be. 5,000, 10,000, 100, 500. Just because of that little work you put in. Like, there's programs out there that will support you, right, as far as housing, a little bit of expenses, bread, if you're actually giving back, if you're actually putting yourself giving back to your community through an avenue. And there's hundreds of that shit. Hundreds, bro. The thing is, you got to find out what you're good at, what you like, and push that. You know what I'm saying? And everything gonna come back to full circle, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, if you genuinely want to help other people, there's gonna be others that's not even helping, that's supporting. If you want to support other people, there's gonna be people that support you, and then their version of support might be, oh yeah, you need $10,000 a month. Right. You know what I'm saying? The things that you're doing, you need this a month. You get your sponsorships, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, not everybody is gonna real deal put their time and effort into looking into those things because they genuinely don't want to fucking do it.
Nope. That's cool. My thing is this: community work is not for everybody, but it is for everybody in the community to work on themselves. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I do community work because I like the way that you know, I like the change and the shit that's going on in my community. I dig that. Everybody that I stay around and everybody that live in my community ain't a part of the community work, but for the most part, they are a part of self-developing themselves in order to make themselves, you know what I'm saying, acquiesce to what's going on in the community. So it's like I don't necessarily have to work out with you, but if I'm working out, then it's gonna, you know, it's gonna translate the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing with community work, we choose to work out together. Some people don't want to work out in a group set. Some people want to work out by themselves. That's fine. The caveat is we will hope that that's what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to get to a point to where it's like, okay, it's time for the community to do something. It's like people that were supposed to be working out by themselves weren't really working out. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So all this, you know what I'm saying, all this debate shit about, you know what I'm saying, it's like, bro, it's like this not even in it, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole flat earth round shit, like, at least it was entertaining, you know what I'm saying, like watching that white boy, you know what I'm saying, like, but it's just like, bro, like I said, I still never paid for the shit, nigga, the shit come out, whatever, you know what I'm saying, but like I said, that's for entertainment, that's for me just chilling, you know what I'm saying, laughing, cool out, nigga, when I go outside, shit, what? Hey, none of that shit matter, bro. None of that shit matters, dog. You still there? I don't know where the nigga Bobby went.
I thought I was talking to my motherfucker. I was muted. My bad.
Nah, what you saying, dude?
Nah, I feel you though, man. This debate shit is dead, man.
Super dead, bro.
The next conversation that need to be had is what's the real benefit of this thing that's been built since let's say Dr. John Henry Clark. Let's start from like that era, right? Dr. John Henry Clark, Delbert Blair, Bobby Hemmett, Phil Valentine. You see what I'm saying? That late 80s, early 90s. What's really, now that we damn near what? About to be 40 years? We about to be 40 years into this shit. We not too far from 40 years of conscious community, bro. What's the benefit? I've seen a lot of debates. I've seen a lot of now.
All it does is create, you know what I'm saying, interesting conversations, bro, that lead to other shit. That's really all it is. It's not.
Bobby Hemmett still alive, Trip. You get the link?
You know what I'm saying? That's for me, that's what it's.
Creating an interesting conversation is one thing, right?
Yeah, to me, that's really what it's.
But this where it deviate though. The interesting conversation is created upon divisionary ideologies. So,
like how you said,
feel me? So it's like either way it go, it's like all of these niggas were, for lack of better words, to my knowledge, men or women who came out of religious backgrounds or ideology, point of views, traditions, right? Church, Catholicism, Islam, whatever you want to put on it, your Yoruba faith, Dogon, whatever you want to say. All these people came from these schools of thought, and for lack of better words, claim to have found the truth, right? Yeah. But all of these so-called ascended masters found a different truth, to where if you just a listener, once you choose your quote-unquote preacher, or you know what I'm saying, the person who you gravitate to, you're locked into their ideology. So if you know a nigga that's like real deep on Bobby Hemmett, they like, nigga, Bobby Hemmett was the one. That nigga is drinking liquor, spitting them to your urethras, You see what I'm saying? He do that. If you know a nigga that's fucking with Ty Sharik Bey, he into the more like he is into law and the etymology and the meaning of words. A nigga that fuck with Phil Valentine is into the DNA shit, so on and so forth. Dr. John Henry, they all have a different train of thought to where once they constituents meet up in public or they start to find themselves within this conscious community, it's not a bill no more. It's a debate about whose ideology is better. Pentecostal versus Baptist, Catholicism versus Islam. Like that's what it become. When we're in the conscious community have looked at they shit and said that all of them following the same thing. Am I lying?
Yeah, bro. Right.
But then when we come into the conscious community, we don't say that about ourselves. Nobody, my pops always, man, my father cold, because that nigga said, man, he always say, man, I'm not here to debate, you know what I'm saying, who right. I'm just here to find out what's right. Whatever the truth is, let's just find that. You see what I'm saying? Because who right ain't gonna lead us nowhere. What's right is what's gonna cause humility and people to just be humble. Because if you could admit that this thing is right, even if it goes against your quote unquote traditional ideology, then we getting somewhere. We can't get nowhere within this shit because it just become a debate on who's right, not what's right. My leader won. Sanchez crushed his Ariak. Polite crushed this nigga. Dr. John Henry Clark smarter than Dr. David Blair. Then we don't even know if these niggas doctors.
Your mom but bro, like that's like I said, bro, none of them debates help me with nothing, bro. They don't. Matter of fact, how about this? If a child can't watch that, you know what I'm saying, and learn something from it, it's dead. God damn it. This high level of motherfucking the debate and shit, like, is for what, bro? I still don't understand the topic, bro. Or that shit. The blackface.
The blackface of manifest destiny.
Destiny. What does that?
What do that got to do with anything that's going on? Even if we wanted to group us all together and say, all right, let's find out something that we can create as a topic that can, you know what I'm saying, we can bring forth that might, you know, cause some type of debate and come to some type of solutions. That's the shit that niggas want to talk about. Is the Hebrews the blackface of manifest? What do that even mean?
I don't even try that. I'm trying to. If anybody don't watch the debate, bro, or something, please let me know. Right,
y'all tell me what did they mean by that? Is the Hebrews the blackface of manifest? That because I certainly don't know. What do that mean? Like,
do they mean that like in long? Okay. It means the Hebrew Israelites run shit. I think that's what it means. I don't know.
Do they run shit?
Like I'm trying to break it down stupid simple because this shit is, I don't know.
This is just
what the fuck.
Frustration is a horrible way for me to explain this. This ain't even frustration, bro. This is just like, bro, what the hell is niggas? What are we, bro?
Hey, look.
When that nigga say black people are trash, it's funny that he ain't talking about himself to me, cause that's trash. That's trash, bro.
Hey, look. One thing is I learned, bro. If you hate on your own race of people, you gotta hate on everybody. You can't just like, you know what I'm saying? I know people, they don't like nobody. You know what I'm saying? But if you just hate your own race of people and you still like Asians and white people and pedophiles and shit, okay, I just threw that in laughing, but don't say that on serious. But
that ain't for that. That's serious though.
Oh yeah, it's serious though. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, okay, like for instance, right? Like my mom's, right? I thought my mom's is racist, right? She don't like black, like she ain't never like. When I was growing up, she used to always talk shit about black people, right?
Your mama Haitian though, ain't she?
Yeah, she Haitian. But
Haitians don't like nobody.
Yeah, she don't like nobody.
It ain't Haitian. If you ain't Haitian, they don't like Jamaicans.
They don't like nobody. Just for my mama. So, hey, I respect the person that don't like nobody. But let's
Bro,
just
only
say,
reason Haitians go fuck with you is if they see anything in you that's similar to Haiti. That's why the Haitians fuck with me, because they told me when I was in Atlanta, old Haitian man stopped me. It was like, boy, you're from Haiti, you walk like a Haitian. I said, what? What do I? How the fuck this nigga say? But come to find out, I do got that Creole Haitian shit in me. But that nigga picked that shit up off my walk. He was like, nigga, you walk like a Haitian, nigga. I go, what? What the fuck that mean? But when you get to talking to them Haitians, they don't like, no, you talk to about a white man, y'all fuck a white man, you white Yankee, man. They get to talk about them. You talk about Jamaicans, fuck Jamaica, like, and they sound like Jamaicans. They nigga fuck Jamaicans, fuck Americans too, nigga.
Fuck Asians.
Fuck black Americans, fuck Asians, nigga. They don't like nobody, nigga. Fuck Dominicans. They really don't like Dominicans. They don't like nobody. So I feel you there.
Dominicans are love and hate shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. But nah, we really don't fuck with them no more though, because of that whole border shit.
After the border, yeah, that shit was over with. They don't fuck with Dominicans.
It was over with. It was we formed a little tree little shit like that was like 2014 or 15 or some shit. But yeah, man, I ain't never met like, you know what I'm saying, somebody who, well, I ain't gonna say that, but people who don't like just their own race of people, but still like others, like, it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. You could at least been hating on somebody else, but to hate on your own set of people, that says something.
Can't hate when you fucking with that ramen. Look.
and it's like everything, and it's like he's not just saying black people. I feel like he's saying everything that black people got to represent, whatever they got to bring to the table, everything that, fuck them. Like, nigga, ain't you? Don't you come from that, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Like, nigga, why would I want you on my team, nigga? Why would I want to fuck with you, bro? God damn.
You don't view your, listen. Again, if we looking at a nigga that's we looking at a nigga who is a Paris.
Yeah, bro, this nigga last name is Paris.
Hold on, watch this. That ain't nothing against that though.
Hey, what name?
It's a rare last name, but it's a Creole, like Southern last name. You feel me?
It sounds like
that French shit. You feel me? It's that French shit.
It sounds like some French shit,
right? So that's common. Not saying that last name is common, but people having French names in the South, in the Delta, and down that way, it's common. Nigga, you know how many Boudreaux I know?
Boudreaux?
Black people. Yeah, nigga name Boudreaux. Nigga, Bodrox, like some, that shit spelled crazy.
Boudreaux, yeah, like Boudreaux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga named Boudreaux and Frederick and all type of weird shit. They from down there. Louisiana. Them Louisiana niggas be having all type of crazy French last name. You see what I'm saying? But I get that. The Paris part I get. The separation from that is when you go by Sanchez. See what I'm saying?
Nigga, you black French and motherfucking Mexican, nigga.
But I'm separating myself from the black. I'm going, there you go, Boudreaux. There you go. Yep. It's spelled just like how Moontoon and them spelled it. Boudreaux. Yep. Now, what okay, Gomez? Now, the thing is, not only is you separating through name, you separating through culture of who you procreate with, supposedly. And niggas want to always call people tethers and all of that, but I listen to how a motherfucker talk. Black people trash, niggas is gonna be exterminated, this and this and that. But nigga, you don't. So if you talking like that, guess what I'm saying? You Sanchez, you don't even consider yourself one of these. You ain't considering yourself a nigga. So why are you even speaking on what niggas gonna do when you don't even consider yourself a nigga? Obviously you don't. Now it's making sense. You Sanchez with the Asian people in your house while calling other people tethers. What's your real, you see what I'm saying? What's your real connection to this shit?
Ain't none, nigga.
You live in a white neighborhood.
Ain't none.
These your words. You live in a white neighborhood. You're Sanchez with a full Asian family. What's your connection to this shit for real? Manifest destiny of the motherfucking Hebrews, nigga. What? Man, you tell me, Gecko, man. Did you know? I don't know what that means. Your mic ain't working or something. Unmute it again. Let me see if I can fuck with your mic set. Say something, K Gomez. Yeah. Your mic ain't working right now. You might have to leave out, come back in or something. Ain't no telling.
Like now, manifest destiny. Now, we just talk about destiny. Like, ain't destiny that I mean something that's destined that's supposed to happen in your life, an event, or however you're supposed to die or whatever. Nigga, how you gonna say the Hebrew Israelites? I can't even, bro. I can't. That shit dumb as fuck, bro.
Yep.
I tried, bro.
In the building, Sister Humbling with the benediction. Give us to it, the eggs benediction.
Somebody
over and under east.
Down, bro. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how that shit could go. Like, what the Hebrew Israelites do? That's a whole nother little shit.
Good look, bro. The conversation makes no sense. Period. It's just a conversation to be had to gain money. Period. There's no point in the conversation at all. Are Hebrew Israelites the blackface of manifest death? What the fuck do that even mean? Manifest Destiny was a plan put forth by people in the government to take over the fucking west coast of the country using military force, bro. Building. You feel me? Manifest Destiny was not just some concept put together for recruitment and group affiliation. That was a thought out plan of coming to take over some people's shit. It was really, if you want to look at it, it was the second colonization. You understand what I'm saying? United States as a landmass, this little middle part that sit like this is really, if you want to consider it Mexico, this is what we consider North America, but it's kind of like central, split apart. You see what I'm saying? Getting north is going all the way up there to Greenland and shit, Canada, all of that. So if you look at America, where United States sit, when they came over here and colonized, they had this shit up to the Mississippi River. Texas wasn't even involved in that. You know how big of an area Texas is? They didn't even have Texas at this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, wasn't Texas bigger than what?
Texas was its own fucking country during this whole time while all of this shit going on. Texas is its own standing country. Right? They didn't succeed somewhere within this construct. Texas didn't succeed. They didn't say, "Look, we out. We finna go do our own thing."
Well, that's why they fought the war with Mexico.
Thank you. Once you get past the Mississippi, that's Mexico. They had to go take Texas from the Mexicans. Then, Manifest Destiny was the second colonization, because this is the second basically war, or you know what I'm saying, military effort to like go out there and conquer the desert.
Yeah, we got something down here in Texas they call Remember the Alamo, because that's like the deciding battle against the biggest military in this area at the time. Santa Ana, they came down to Texas and they got beat at the Alamo, and that's how they won Texas.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the Alamo.
Yeah.
I learned about that shit in school, nigga. What up, K Gomez?
What's good, man? Nah, I was saying, he eats Black Foundation, bro, because of his hairline, bro.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
That's, man, hey, that came out of that brother's mouth, bro. Don't blame me. That came out of that brother's mouth. So.
Wait, hold on, my
that
bad.
Nigga Black.
What you just said, K Gomez?
He said that he's Black Foundation because of his hairline. You ain't heard him say
He's
that?
the Black Foundation because of your hairline, nigga.
Man, I'm sick of niggas.
God.
I'm sick of niggas.
If
Do you hear what I just said?
You a nigga.
I'm done, bro. What are we talking about?
What?
What the fuck is we talking about?
Right, bro. He need to lay them motherfucking ball wiser, bro. Sanchez, lay them ball wisers, man. That shit is hurting niggas.
You got that rainbow, you know?
Nah.
Depending on your hairline.
Depend on the. Hey, bro, I'm through. I'm through.
I'm telling you, bro, niggas is fried.
Bro,
And
hairline make niggas.
other niggas got the audacity to just behind that nigga saying that.
Niggas don't get behind anything this nigga say. Nigga go, but that's what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about. The need for inclusion. Notice that the need for a nigga to be included, bro, is something that a cult leader will play on. Knowing that you want to be included in this bullshit, they gonna start to say things that they don't even agree with. But they want to see how far you willing to go with the agreeing shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh God.
So if I wanted to be on some cult shit, I'll get on this bitch right now and say, nigga, the Fruity Loops trash, nigga. That shit garbage. Niggas making Fruity Loop beat, and niggas will be like, yeah, nigga, because I don't fuck. Somebody else, the one nigga who probably got their mind to be like, but nigga, you make beats on Fruity Loops. What the fuck are you talking about, Bobby? You see what I'm saying? But everybody else will just go along with it, even though they know I make beats on Fruity Loops. They'd be like, yeah, that shit trash, ain't it? Yeah, everybody, them Fruity Loops niggas and what. Not knowing the whole time, I'm trying to see who just go agree with what the fuck I'm saying just to agree with it. I done found the suckers.
There is actually an old dude that's in the producer community on YouTube that does them videos. He said Fruit Loop is trash, but he uses Fruit Loops. And then he'll say MPCs are trash, and then like every year or so he'll switch up on niggas and shit. But
you know what a nigga would say? You know what a nigga would say? I got my catch up for today. Yup, that nigga agree. We be there. You go. Got my catch up.
I would have had
some real shit. I think he have Puerto Rican too.
Like the thing is, if you would have said, yeah, niggas got 3C type hair,
what that mean?
That would have made a little bit more sense in my opinion. You know
but listen,
that
don't mean nothing.
It don't, but it still would have
none of that
versus your hair.
It still don't mean nothing. You want to know why?
Huh.
Niggas have every fucking hair type that's ever existed.
Yeah.
Bro, I could show motherfuckers a picture of me when I was young with a big fucking nappy afro, and I could show you a picture of the lady that birthed me, my mama, when she was young, at 9 years old, with long black ass hair flowing down her shoulder, straight as hell.
Yeah. And then they got the white.
Same way the white lady shit be. And it's white people with nappy curly afros.
Yep.
And when I say nappy, I ain't saying like they got kinks, but they got, you know what I'm saying, big curly ass afros.
This shit looking like Napoleon Dynamite.
Right. So when people be like 3C, this, that, hair, woo, bam, I'm like, nigga, we are in the year 2024. Niggas have been fucking in the United States of America for generations now. Nope, don't cut me off.
Clarity on that.
Go ahead.
Their hair is coarse, not coily. So what you're
That's what I was saying.
White people, yes,
they ain't got nappy hair. They got curly hair.
Yeah, but now you have to remember too. A lot of them that have the quote unquote nappy hair, their hair may not be naturally curly. Our hair is not all of us, of course, but many of us have the natural coily hair, and we can't do nothing to stop it but put a relaxer in it. So that is the difference. So they
what a hot comb.
Yeah, don't get the Vaseline and the blue grease.
That hot comb lay that shit right down.
I don't understand why they call it dry head, bro.
Listen. This it's only two types of hair on the planet: round hair and flat hair.
Hallelujah.
Black people. Listen. That's it. All that 3C, 4C shit. Black people have flat hair. You feel me? Humbling. We like how ribbon. Y'all know how ribbon paper is. When you like crunch it, when you like touch that ribbon paper and then coil up a little bit. They call it spiral hair because that's how it grows out of the root. It don't grow, and it only grows spiral because it's flat, and as it comes out, it spirals because it's like a ribbon. It's black people with round. Listen, it's black people with that round gradient of hair, right? That shit that we just put a comb through easy. It's black people with that hair, and some of it, and it don't never nap up. It might curl up hellas, but you could still just uncoil it because it's round. It ain't flat, so it don't tie together and shit. Our hair being flat, when it start to kink together with the other follicles of hair, they form natural knots.
Oh God. And mine
flat hair, round hair don't form those natural knots. That's the difference right there. Not a varying degrees between round hair and flat hair. That's the only thing you got to go off of. But them the two types of hair right there, flat and round.
My shit get bouncy when got knots on.
And the other point I was I was making by it being 2024, Humbling, none of you niggas is living like tribal people, meaning that y'all are not controlling your daughters and your sons' sperm and wombs and controlling who they marry within the tribe and what they look. You feel me? Some folks is leaving out having sex and babies with whoever they deem or choose to. So all of this, I'm not mixed. I know who meant. Man, listen, you can say that bullshit for somebody who don't care.
Hey, nah, that's why. Listen, bro, that's why I think motherfucker Ifatunda is realer than Bro Sanchez. Cause even though the nigga doing what he doing, he stand on what the fuck he said in public.
But listen,
what you talk about white motherfuckers around that nigga?
You talking about Umar, right?
Yup.
Umar claims he's a descendant of Frederick Douglass, right?
Yup.
Who did Frederick Douglass marry?
He's a motherfucking what? Oh, bro,
what are we talking about?
Yeah, one of his wives was I don't know. Was that the first one?
That
was the last wife. Was a white lady.
Okay.
He divorced the black lady to get with the white lady.
Yeah.
Oh God. Had a mulatto baby, nigga.
But anytime you say that to that goofy ass nigga, he say, well, that was later on in life. I don't give a fuck if it was his last year of life. He did it.
On TikTok, they got this thing going on. He going viral because every time you put like a white girl
right
on the screen that look good, they put him. Like he's watching you, bro. That shit be I'll be dying.
And Humbling sitting up there front and talking about some I don't know if it was the white lady, but you was around during that time, Humbling. You know who the fuck Frederick Douglass was fucking with.
We didn't have.
I was gossiping about that shit in the hot iron and the hot comb salon.
Yeah, we was in the express.
Right, up in that motherfucker making shortening bread.
shortening, churning butter.
Right, churning butter and making shortening bread. Goddamn it!
That's right. I don't want to get nothing.
Who was churning butter?
She was churning butter. Yeah.
Humbling. You heard about
Humbling. Look, Humbling been around. Humbling used to put all her lunch in a handkerchief and tie it up and leave out the door.
That's how you get to go to school. Put the boots in a handkerchief, nigga.
Right. Shortening bread and a pork chop and a one fried pork chop. Goddamn it.
I ain't gonna lie, Miss Humlin. If you did that, you was a G.
That shit fucking funny.
I know that sandwich was busted.
Stories like that.
I know that sandwich.
It's pretty more where that came from.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
My
that's
nigga
it.
Zay in the building. What up, though?
Milking the cow, the udders, forget Marvin made pet milk and all that, lactose, soy. Oh, forget we got it straight from the udders, and we even talk
Not
about
from the straight from the, you heard that shit, right? She squirts her milk straight from a cow titty and poured that shit in the cup. Boy, these motherfuckers are
Whoa.
Ain't no goddamn pus. Ain't no pus.
ain't no plus.
Natural.
That shit is
Natural.
you pull that you spoon that foam off the top and pour that shit in the cup. Goddamn it.
And y'all want to be
Talk
all
about natural.
When you look, the worms that you boo boo out later, them natural worms. You take them worms and put it back in the soil. That's fertilizer.
That's right. We had to add no water to the iron. We just put it right there.
Oh, damn it.
Right there on the clothes.
Motherfucker don't go get no goddamn worms from no goddamn bait and tackle store. We boo boo the worms in the outhouse and take that shit and put it back in the field.
Oh, shit.
Natural worms.
We get all the fish, red snapper, trout, goddamn bass, every fish known to man. That's right. What we do it.
Bone in. She eat up fish with the bone in. She don't even take the bone out.
Didn't have to have
Flat motherfucking hair power. That's right.
Still had 13 kids.
The earth is flat because the hair on the non-ether is flat. God damn it. The ground is flat as your goddamn hair. Flat power, nigga. That's right.
Wait. But what about wavy? What about waves though? You know
That's that ribbon shit.
Once you get the waves, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Spiral up. People always, and that's the thing that I be trying to tell niggas. Like, I'm sick of niggas with the hair is the antenna to the God shit.
Oh yeah.
You niggas grow them. All you niggas grow them fucking dreadlocks. Go out here and do the most dangerous shit ever. Stop. Humble. Nigga be like, yo, you grow your dreads to be one of the gods. That be the nigga. That's the nigga with the AR-15 shooting shit up.
Nah.
What is you talking about? A god shit, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that. That nigga's a demon, nigga. Nigga, anytime they show them demons in hell, nigga, them niggas coming out of there with them locks, nigga. Fuck you talking about.
That's right.
Look, they like Bobby ass crazy. I don't give a fuck. That's why I call mine out. I said, let me get this shit out my head, nigga. Now nigga, when I grew my locks, nigga, I was on some righteous Rasta man. Yeah, we smoked the weed, nigga. In 2 years, I became a suspect. I was like, God damn, all the gangsters want to grow locks now, huh?
Yeah, like
I swear to God, homie, I was the only nigga with locks for the longest. Niggas was calling me Lil Wayne in Chicago. Nigga, you trying to be like Lil Wayne and this nigga.
Hey, I ain't gonna.
Chief Keef came out with that "Don't Like" video. When Chief Keef came out next summer, nigga, every little nigga I knew in Chicago had a pair of them little dreads. I say, God damn.
Hold on now, Bobby. Wait a minute now. Are you want us to think that you had locks?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bobby, look.
According to the ops, they said.
Hey, Bobby, look.
Oh, they said I had the. Are you talking about the niggas who said I had the weave in my hair?
Oh shit!
This nigga.
Gonna call them locks.
That right there, right? This the nigga who said I had weave in my hair.
Hey, that's the headline. That's the headline. Says about.
No, not the flop.
Hate is a real thing, homie. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
Hate is a real thing, homie. That's all I gotta say. Hate is a real thing. I can't help it that the Michael Jackson love got blessed in my hairlines. I can't help it.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. The reason that nigga look like that is because of that hairline. I bet you whatever the fuck you want.
This right here, listen. When you a hater, this what happened to your hairline. When you hate all your life, God say, nigga, I'm stricken your forehead to be exposed to the elements.
And you ain't even 40 yet.
You see what I'm saying? Now, one thing you gotta know about, one thing you finna know about Bobby Knight is this. I don't give a fuck how much I love my hair. Let my shit go back. Let my shit go back to the middle of my head. Boy, I'm be out here like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I'm going Jordan, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
that.
gonna tell the
I-
old lady. Listen, Humlin, I'm gonna tell the old lady, pull out that belt strap, like color purple. Get the straight razor, goddamn it, nigga. Cut my shit like the Hindu people
Nigga, let
cut
me get
their
the
shit. The
oils.
people in the mountain,
Let me get
nigga.
the fucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they put in their shit. Let me get on.
Nigga, cut my shit down to the skin. Then when you cut my shit down to the skin, get some tweezers and pluck all the little bitty pieces out that motherfucker. Go around my whole head, just pluck all that shit out. Get it out of there.
Might as well get your shit waxed then, nigga.
I'll do that too. After I get it plucked, I'm gonna get it waxed, all that shit.
I don't care if we gotta be on this barbershop seat at nighttime, nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga. I'll get a whole tattoo on the top of my head, nigga. I'll be baby after that. You got me fucked up.
Nigga, I am never walking around with a 70% haircut.
So yeah, that's all that is right there. I can't walk around looking like this. You hear me? That's Parasite Man. That's why he looked like that. Cause he fell in love with a parasite. Look, that's the same look. See? You love them parasites too long, this is gonna happen to you, y'all. Stay away from her. I'm trying to help y'all. Hell no. All right.
I'm the ninja, nigga. Come on, bitch.
Get money. They like Bugsy on the miss. Go, go. They like Bugsy on the miss. What you on? Let's go, 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 go. They like Bugsy on the miss. What you doing, bitch? I'm getting to that chick. I'm just trying to multiply my riches. Niggas on that whole shit, so I ain't really trying to kick. Nah, finna get y'all ass a brief in the mission. Hold on, let me take a breather for a minute. Put my phone on D&D, get to them rights to start my day. I can fuck a check up quick and get that shit back in the day. If you ain't helping me succeed and prosper, you just in my way. Niggas got this shit confused, they think this shit back in the day. I ain't wanna do them like that, it just had to happen that way. Nigga playing with the game and he must wanna go away. Since a shorty, I've been doing me, fuck what they gotta say. I ain't performing at no show unless I'm leaving out with pay. They like Bugsy on the miss. What you doing, bitch? I'm getting to that chick. I'm just trying to multiply my riches. Niggas on that whole shit, so I ain't really trying to kick. No, finna get y'all ass a brief in the mission. Hold on, let me take a breather for a minute. Get money, I'ma rep this shit until I die. Nigga, I ain't letting shit fly. I'm the president, I'm trying to run an enterprise. Heard they looking for some smoke and I ain't finna have. It's just me and Skoom about 2 jocks in a rag. First nigga play, then he gon' turn a homicide. They like Bugsy on the miss. What you doing, bitch? I'm getting to that chick. I'm just trying to multiply my riches. Niggas on that whole shit, so I ain't really trying to kick. No, finna get y'all ass a brief in the mission. Hold on, let me take a breather for a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Get money. They like Bugsy on the miss. Go, go. They like Bugsy on the miss. What you on? Let's go, 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 go. They like Bugsy on the miss. What you doing, bitch? I'm getting to that chick. I'm just trying to multiply my riches. Niggas on that whole shit, so I ain't really trying to kick. No, finna get y'all ass a brief in the mission. Hold on, let me take a breather for a minute. Put my phone on D&D, get to them rights to start my day. I I can fuck a check up quick and get that shit back in the day. If you ain't helping me succeed and prosper, you just in my way. Niggas got this shit confused, they think this shit back in the day. I ain't wanna do them like that, it just had to happen that way. Nigga playing with the game and he must wanna go away. Since a shorty, I've been doing me, fuck what they gotta say. I ain't performing at no show unless I'm leaving out with pay. They like Bucks, he on a miss. What you doing, bitch? I'm getting to that chick. I'm just trying to multiply my riches. Niggas on that whole shit, so I ain't really trying to kick. Finna give y'all ass a brief in the mission. Hold on, let me take a breather for a minute. Get money, I'ma rep this shit until I die. Nigga, I ain't letting shit fly. I'm the president, I'm trying to run an enterprise. Heard they looking for some smoke and I ain't finna have. It's just me and Skoom about 2 jocks in a rag. First nigga play, then he gon' turn a homicide. They like Bucks, he on a miss. What you doing, bitch? I'm getting to that chick. I'm just trying to multiply my riches. Niggas on that whole shit, so I ain't really trying to kick. Finna give y'all ass a brief in the mission. Hold on, let me take a breather for a minute.